Hi everyone. So in today's video I'm going to be showing you how I created this little cute set. So nice little winter set and our cute little Fifi the Fox. Yeah, I just thought she was that cute. I had to give her a little name. So today I'm using Madam Glam and we're going to use Rosy Nude. I really love this colour. It's so nice. It's not too pink and not too nudey. It's still, you know, for a pale one, it's still got a nice richness to it. And I've got some really good news if you love Madam Glam. So they're going to have their Black Friday sale on the 12th of November, and I've got a special one-off 50% discount code which I'm going to leave in the description box for you. So yeah, you should get some really good bargains. So don't forget to pop in the description box and use that 50% off code. And even if you've not used Madam Glam before, I think, you know, when you're getting something for half price, it'd be a really good opportunity to try it out. Personally, I absolutely love it and I would recommend it. They're, you know, the polishes and everything are really lovely. Got a little bit carried away talking then, so I'm starting off. What I've done, I've put 2 coats of the Rosy Nude, matte top coated, and I've buffed it down only because the pencil, it actually works better if you buff it. I always struggled, you know, trying to sort of, you know, do a little sketch just to mark out where I wanted my little fox to go. But yeah, so that's a good tip. Always buff it down and you'll find that you get a better little sketch. So this isn't going to be perfect. I'm just sort of putting, you know, the details in, and then, you know, I know that it's scaled right, you know, for this particular nail. And don't worry about the pencil lines because we're using gel paint, so obviously, you know, that's going to cover them. But if you ever do a design and there is some, you know, left over, it'll always come off with a little bit of gel cleanse or something. So yeah, it's easily removed. So I've just put my colours I'm using on the palette, and I'm just gonna start filling them in. I couldn't think what I meant to say there. Not filling them in, start painting it. So I've mixed a couple of the colours. So I put the orange down, but it was a bit too orangey. So yeah, you just mix it, you know, with you know, a bit of white, or if you wanted the orange darker, add a little touch of brown, and then you'll get your different shades. But by the time I've finished this, it's going to look a totally different colour anyway, and you'll see why a little bit further along. I love hand painting, but it is very time consuming. But I think for special sets, it's, you know, it's always worth the little extra effort. So yeah, it's just being patient really, but having that little sketched out bit, you know, it really does help. So I'm just starting now to you know, fill his little tail in, which is all snuggled up in, and I stopped and started this a few times. So yeah, you know, don't think for 1 minute I just do this and I get it right first go. You know, I'm just like everyone else. You know, you look and you think, oh, that doesn't look quite right, or but the beauty of, you know, this technique is if you don't cure it, then, you know, you can still sort of take a little bit off or add a little bit more, so you get there in the end. And then obviously once you're happy with it, you know, just put it in for a cure. And you can keep curing as you're going along, you know, if you're not confident, you think, oh, that little bit looks fine, so get that cured, and then, you know, just carry on working on to the next bit. So now I've got the, you know, the main parts that I want orange in. I'm just going to start using the white. That's what I like to do. And it just saves, you know, having to clean your brush off, you know, every time you do a little bit. So yeah, for this, get all the orange bits done first, and then it's easier just to go into the white. So this is the bit that I just, I was popping it on, and a couple of times it didn't look right. So I just, yeah, I tried shading it a little bit and then that didn't look right. So I wiped it off, I'd start again. So, because I was going in there shading it and then I thought, oh, that looks a little bit too dark. So I just wiped it off and then, added a little bit of the white, to the brown. But because I wasn't curing this shaded bit, it was easy enough just to wipe off without losing, what I'd already done. And here we're just going in for a paler colour with the other side of the ears. And once you start, they don't look much like this, but once you get to the point where you're outlining them, I think that's when, the little character comes to life then. And once I'm happy with that, I just popped it in for a cure, and now I'm just gonna lightly outline the ears, just gives them a little bit more definition. So I'm not covering all of them, yeah, just the slight little outline, and then just that little fold in the middle. And then when I'm happy, I had a little bit there dropped over, but I've just wiped that with my brush with a little bit of gel cleanse. So I've just popped his little eyes on, hair little eyes I should say. And now I'm just going round with the nose. And I'm just literally using the black gel paint, but if you haven't got the gel paint, you could just use a black gel polish. So I'm just gonna, as you can see, I've took that round just to give a bit more definition, and I'm just gonna finish it off by going around the eyes. And you don't want these too thick. You do want to be able to see it, but just not too thick. And again, I've just tidied that up a little bit as I've gone. And now I've just started to outline the little sort of separation of the tail, the colour change. But that was a little bit too thick. So I just got some base coat on my brush, and then, just sort of thinned it out a little bit just to finish that off. And now I'm happy with that. I'm just going to top coat it, and this is a no white top coat I'm using, and then I'm just going to pop that in the lamp to cure. Then we'll move on to the next nail for now. And this is one of the sweater nails. So I've just put the two lines down the side. I've sprinkled them with clear acrylic, and now I'm just going in with the design. So it's a bit like a number 4, not totally, but a little bit. There's lots of different sweater nails designs you can do, but if you're starting off, I'd say that this is one of the easier ones, and it gives a really nice effect. So yeah, if you're trying them out, I'd start with this one, and then move on to where ones that are a little bit more complicated, which I do another one on one of the other nails, so I'll show you how I did that as well. So I'll just keep carrying on doing this till I get down to the bottom of the nail, and there we go, just going in with the last, the little last one there. Gosh, I can't get my words out, sorry. It is a bit late, it's like 1:30 in the morning, so I can't sleep, and I thought, right, I'll get my voiceover done. So if I sound a bit little bit husky, it's because I'm tired. So the trick with these is to cover them with the clear acrylic powder, and you might have to give it a couple of goes. See, I'm just letting it rest on that, settle in, and when it all looks matte, it's ready. So pop it in for a cure, then dust it off. And for the next design, I decided I wanted to do a nice chrome nail, because Karen's just released these absolutely gorgeous chromes at Nail Sugar, and this rose gold is honestly, it's the nicest one I've seen. It's got a real gorgeous pink to it, and I'll also leave a discount code in the description box for you. But yeah, it's absolutely beautiful, and you don't really even need that much. Now, sometimes I put it on with my finger, but I use the applicator for this, and look, once that top coat's going on, it's absolutely gorgeous. I really love this colour, so I think I'll be doing a few more chrome ones. So for this next sweater design, I'm just showing you, because I want it to look a little bit more 3D and it's a different shape, I'm just putting some of the Rosy Nude on my palette, and I'm going to take just a little bit of the clear acrylic powder. I think I used 2 of those little scoops, yeah. Then I'm just going to mix it all together with a dotting tool, and what it does, it just gives it a bit of a thicker consistency. And because it's a bit thicker, it stops it running, you know, when you're trying to you know, put your design on. It's going to basically sit where you put it. So just going in there, and as you can see, I had a bit of a wobbly hand, but it doesn't matter. I can again just tidy that up with a little bit of gel cleanse on my brush, and then I'm popping the other one on. So although it's you know, got the acrylic powder in it, I still need to go over it with the acrylic powder, which, as you can see there, I forgot to do. Luckily I hadn't cured that, so I just took that bit of design off, and then pop my acrylic powder on, and then put it into the lamp for a cure. And don't forget, just give it a good dust off, because you don't want any of that dried powder, you know, when you're doing your design. So this one we're going to do slightly different, and we're just going to do that same little design all the way down the nail, and again give it a good soaking in the powder until it's matte. You can't see any shiny bits. And then for the sides, we're just gonna press and pull, so they're like sort of little mini versions of the center one, and I quite like this. It's just a little bit different, you know, so just like, I suppose, like the old cable knit stitch. So I'll carry on doing that on both sides, and because this product isn't going to move, I can do the both sides, you know, before I put the powder on. So if you still don't feel confident and whatever, then just do one side, you know, powder it, cure it, dust it off, then do the other. And there we are, there's that one complete. So yeah, just a little bit different, that one. And now to make the set all come together, I'm just going to put some of the chrome around the cuff, yeah, nice little cuff, and on the tip. But to do this, I've matte top coated, I've buffed it down, so when I put the actual chrome on, it's not, you know, it's not going to stick to the nail, it'll just stick to the I don't know if that was foil gel or just top coat I used. And because I've got the nice chrome nail, I thought, oh, I wondered if the fox will look nice with a little bit of it on. So I mixed some of the chrome just in with a little bit of base coat, give it a mix together, and you'll see in a minute on the finished set. I think it looked really nice, and it really brought the set together. So yeah, the chromes are really versatile, so I just sort of painted that on with my fine liner brush. So it was nice and easy to do, and then, you know, just gave it another top coat, and we've got that gorgeous little crystal bow in her hair. And on the chrome nail, I just used the Rosy Nude and just put a few squiggly lines on it, and yeah, there's the completed set. I really hope you like this video, and if you do, please leave me a like, comment, subscribe. And honestly, I absolutely loved creating these. It's a long time since I've hand painted, and I have got a little soft spot for Fifi. So I'll see you all in the next video. Take care. Bye.